Kate was only 9 years old when her father sent her to live with her aunt, and to the outside world, her father explained it like this: "She'll eat you out of house and home. I really can't handle it. There are too many kids at home." Kate heard her father say those words. Her heart sank immediately, so she quietly walked away. After the meal was finished, her father got ready to leave. Before he left, he warned Kate not to cause trouble. There was no warmth or reluctance in his voice at all, as if what he was abandoning was nothing more than a burden. Kate stood there, watching the car disappear, her emotions tangled and heavy. It wasn't the pain of being separated from family, but a deeper feeling, the loneliness of being discarded. At that moment, her aunt suddenly realized something. Because he had left in such a hurry, Kate's luggage was still in the car. Just like that, Kate was hastily handed over to a completely different family, but she had no idea that this home would give her a life she never expected. Everything happened in a rush. Her aunt helped Kate take a bath first, carefully wiped her clean, washing away all the dirt. Her aunt showed Kate a kind of tenderness she had never known. Kate had no clean clothes to change into, so her aunt let her wear some old ones for the time being. Once she was cleaned up, the dirty, neglected little girl looked like someone else entirely. Her already pretty face now appeared delicate and bright. From that day on, her aunt treated Kate as if she were her own child. She brought her along to do chores, taught her how to iron clothes, and let her help with cooking. She even took her to fetch water not far from the house, letting her taste the sweetness of mountain spring water. Through these small moments together, the distance between them slowly disappeared. Her aunt cared for Kate in every possible way. Before bed, she would ask her if she was afraid of the dark and whether she wanted the curtains closed. She also carefully protected Kate's fragile sense of dignity. On her very first night there, Kate wet the bed. It's hard to imagine a 9-year-old girl still having accidents like that, but her aunt didn't scold her. Instead, she made excuses for her, so Kate wouldn't feel ashamed. Even when friends came over, her aunt never ignored Kate. Instead, she introduced everyone in the room to her, patiently explaining who they were and how to address them. Being cared for with such intention was something Kate had never experienced before. Growing up with 4 or 5 siblings, her father had always been distant, and her mother never truly noticed her. So Kate gradually became quiet and withdrawn. But here, everything was different. Someone was always paying attention to how she felt. Her aunt was like a real mother, brushing her hair, cleaning her ears. They weren't mother and daughter, but their bond ran even deeper. Those who are treated with kindness eventually begin to bloom. Kate was no longer as cautious as she had been when she first arrived. The girl her father saw as useless started taking initiative with housework. The dull expression she once wore was now often replaced with a smile, and she even stopped. Nearly a month had passed, and Kate still didn't have any clothes of her own. The couple got in the car and took her into town. It was also the first time Kate ever received pocket money. Her father once claimed she never knew how to be grateful, but now that didn't seem to be true at all. She was naturally pretty. No matter what she wore, she looked good. Even the shop clerk couldn't help but compliment her. When chatting with others, her aunt would constantly praise Kate for being well-behaved and sweet. After returning from town, her aunt's friend's father passed away. Sean needed to go over and help. Since there was no one at home to watch Kate, her aunt took her along. As time went on, Kate gradually grew sleepy. Her aunt wanted to take her home to rest first, but simply couldn't step away. Just then, someone offered to look after her. Coincidentally, there were other kids at that house for company. Without thinking too much, her aunt agreed. On the way back, Kate kept talking with that person. By accident, she learned her aunt's secret. It turned out her aunt once had a son, but due to an accident, he tragically passed away. After losing the child, her aunt spent her days crying alone in her room. To help his wife recover, Sean agreed to bring Kate home to live with them. After learning all this, Kate's emotions became complicated. She didn't know whether she was just a replacement, nor did she know if she truly deserved this love. It wasn't until nightfall that the two finally returned home. Before they could even sit down to rest, Sean rushed back in a hurry. Perhaps he didn't want Kate to feel again like she was living under someone else's roof. That was why he was so eager to bring her back home. Or maybe it was worry. The moment they met, her aunt asked Kate what the two of them had talked about. When her aunt realized Kate already knew that secret, on the way home, the three of them fell into silence. Her aunt couldn't help but think back to those painful memories. The next day, her aunt still helped Kate get dressed and ready. Little by little, Kate blended into the family, and gradually, she became more cheerful. But happy days are always short-lived. A few days later, it was time for school to start. Her mother wrote a letter asking them to send Kate back. After 2 months together, compared to her biological family, that father who never showed her affection, and that mother who always ignored her, Kate hoped even more to stay right here. Even though no one wanted it, they still couldn't stop the decision to send her back. Kate saw Sean standing by the window in her room, lost in thought. That lonely figure was filled with unspoken reluctance. Scene after scene, moments warm like those of a father and daughter, kept replaying in her mind. On the day of departure, her aunt specially prepared Kate's favorite food. but Kate had no appetite at all. She pushed the utensils around the plate, never taking a single bite. No matter how reluctant they were, the couple still had to send her back. Watching the home she lived in for only 2 months slowly fade away, Kate's heart was filled with sorrow. A few hours later, she returned once again to that suffocating house. Sean set down Kate's luggage and, in front of her mother, praised her for being kind and obedient. He also expressed his hope that she would visit again. The couple then started their journey home. Only this time, they couldn't bring Kate back with them. Watching the car slowly disappear, Kate felt overwhelming sadness. At that moment, she wished so badly that the car would stop. After a brief hesitation, Kate made up her mind and ran after it. Just like Sean taught her, she started running to grab hold of the happiness she longed for so deeply. Seeing Kate chase after them, Sean tightly pulled her into his arms. Her aunt was also moved by the scene, breaking down in tears. At that moment, her biological father ran out. Kate looked at the man, then turned away, throwing herself into Sean's arms, and softly called out, "Dad."